Jake and he's ready to go. Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Waking Jake in the morning, Waking Jake at night. Jake sucks.
Woo! A special Friday quarantining the office edition of Wake and Jake. Hope y'all are doing well today. And this will be the new norm for about a week or so. So today might be a trial episode of sorts. If we have a couple kinks, we're sorry about it. We didn't mean to. But yeah, we're going to be home for a little bit. The MLB players are quarantining. So now Jomboy Media is quarantining to play it safe for the playoffs. So hope you guys are having a nice little Friday. Hope you had a nice week. Hope you're going to have a nice weekend. We got producer BBD coming live from somewhere. Is it technically New York or Jersey?
It's Jersey.
Forget. Jersey. Oh, my God. And I'm coming live from Roosevelt Studio South, a.k.a. my apartment. So got the hat on, and I was laughing when it said Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. We might be able to line that up at some point. So we'll get the people excited for that. But BBD, this is about sports, and we had a pretty good slate last night. The Ohio football, poop bowl. We had some good baseball, basketball, good basketball match. But we're going to start in the world of baseball with the game of the night. BBD wearing his Wake and Jake shirt. That'll put some lead in your pencil.
Oh, yeah.
The game of the night.
Okay, so we lost Jake. Love doing the show from home. We are going to the game of the night, which was Twins White Sox. I'm waiting on Jake to come back, assuming you guys can hear me. So yeah, these guys played, and the White Sox come away with the win. They win 4-3. Buxton went 3 for 4, 2 homers. Donaldson homered. And he had this play that's on the screen currently. And hold on, I'm hearing from Jake. Well, Donaldson kicked a bunch of dirt on the plate. That happened. He got tossed. There's a bad call earlier in the at-bat. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Wow, Evan Flushing, nice. You're a good friend. Buxton went 3 for 4, 2 homers. Donaldson homered. All the good stuff. Let me send Jake a new link because that's cool. Wasn't prepared for this possibility, so I appreciate your guys' patience. Anyway, so now you're looking at a weird screen, and I don't know. Twins win. Oh, there you go. Hi, Jake.
Hey, Wake and BBD.
Ooh.
I love that the chat was loving it, and I was loving it too. And yeah, that's why we said there might be some tech stuff.
Yeah. Separately, nothing on Periscope for the next week because it would require you signing into the computer I have at my house.
Ooh, now we're having a good time.
Anyway, so you want to talk about the Twins real quick?
I will, dude. I got rolling. It was a blast. Where'd you lose me, BBD?
Pretty much at the beginning.
Oh, perfect.
We got toilet bowl, and
I gave the best performance of my life. Here's what I'll tell you, people. Kenta Maeda, he's been the Twins' one this year. 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks. His ERA is at 2.52. Lopez for the Sox, not having a good year, but he was okay today. He gave up some homers because everyone gave up homers. Buxton in the second. Jose Abreu ties it in the fourth. Buxton again in the fifth. Edwin, Uncle Edwin, still getting it done, kind of, having a bad year. 2s in the fifth, and then the story of the night, Donaldson takes a pitch that he believes is a ball. The umpire slightly disagrees. They have a conversation. Rocco Baldelli comes out. They clear it up. Next pitch, Donaldson goes tank job, and when he comes across home plate, he sweeps dirt across the plate. Instant ejection, goes back to sweep a little more. Just something you haven't really seen on a baseball field. Jomboy did the breakdown. Go check that out. And that makes it the game of the night. And, oh, by the way, that put the Twins up 3-2. The White Sox came back. Jose Abreu with the RBI infield single, and then Eloy Jimenez with the ribby double. This had AL Central people all in a tizzy because the Twins are battling for position, blah, blah, blah. Donaldson gets ejected, then they lose the game. I kind of split the difference on it. I know our Trevor Plouffe was taking a big stance like it doesn't matter. And it's like, well, it will matter if you have to play in New York instead of Minnesota, or if you come one game short of – becoming the 1 seed instead of the 4 seed or whatever it may be. So in theory, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to beat a team best 2 out of 3. But I think if you're the Twins, you'd really like to have that in Minnesota. So that's the game of the night. Wow. What's good, BBD? How you doing? How'd you feel you ad-libbed there?
I wasn't prepared for that possibility.
Sure.
So I don't think it went well. I don't, that's not the role I usually have on this show. I just kind of give you some notes and hope you know what happened in the rest of the game, or enough to give a representative idea, especially for the game of the night. I kind of just let you roll.
Yeah.
If it was one of the other games, I think I have enough to piece it together. If we were one segment later.
Yeah, that was the one. So,
anyway.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and I know a couple audio comments. We're gonna get a better USB audio mic going soon. We're figuring it out as we go. Let's crank through the sports because we do have talking baseball after this. So let's do the rest of the baseball slate. The Red Sox beat the Marlins 5-3. Evaldi looked good out there. Red Sox took the series from the Marlins. How about that? Are the Red Sox gonna end the season on a high note? I don't know. They're about to play the Yankees. Doesn't look good. Rays, Orioles, they play a double dip. Rays 3, Orioles 1. We were tied going into the 7th, and the Rays get the dub. And then game 2, Rays again. They were down in this game. They tied it up. I guess good for them. As a Yankees fan, we were kind of hoping to catch the Rays. Would have been nice to see a split, or hell, if they lost both today, I mean, we would be in full chaos mode. Joey Wendell and Willie Adames with big games. Rays technically clinch a playoff start. Good for the Rays. Yankees 10, Jays 7, boogity in the Bronx. The Yankees offense is out of control. 3 games with 6 homers. That's an MLB record. It's an MLB record for most home runs in a 3-game set, I believe. And DJ LeMahieu's out of control. Voigt's out of control. The whole team. Yanks are hot. It's a lot of fun right now. The Mets and the Phillies, BBD. Oh, my God. The miracle Mets keep doing it, kind of. I mean, their record still stinks, but they're fighting. Nimmo with the game-tying triple and the go-ahead home run. Harper hit a couple bombs for the Phillies in this one. Damn. I think the scoring of this game was funny. I think it was 3-0, and then it was 3-3, and then it was 6-3, then it was 6-6, and then the Mets opened it up. Cano homer late to ice it. In the Central, Pirates beat the Cardinals. Be careful, Cardinals. They got to be tired. So many doubleheaders. Pirates beat the Cards. Steven Brault, complete game 2-hitter. How about that? Cleveland 10, Tigers 3. Cleveland finally ends their losing streak. Shane Bieber, casual 10 Ks. Jose Ramirez with a 2-homer game. That's fun. And in the West, Angels 7, D-backs 3. Angels, quote-unquote, salvage the series. Hey, Trout homer. That's fun. So did Rendon. Don't care. Giants 6, Mariners 4. The Giants, man, they keep coming. That NL race to 30 wins to make the playoffs. The Giants keep coming. Game above 500, I believe. And then 2 more games. Astros 2, Rangers 1. Framber Valdez, bounce-back start. He needed that. Kyle Tucker, 2-run homer, and that's all they got, and that's all they needed. So good bounce back by Screwston at home versus Texas. They almost lost that series. Damn. They're hitting struggling. And the Dodgers 9, Rockies 3. This game was close into the 7th. Dodgers blow it open with a 6-run 7th. Corey Seager, Edwin Rios with a big home run. And that's the baseball. BBD, what did I miss? What else needs to be discussed?
Not sure how much needs to be discussed, but Robbie is at the office right now because he didn't check Slack last night when we told him it's closed.
Hilarious.
So that's just good comedy.
New guy alert.
New guy alert. I believe the Yankee home run thing was a record. There's a lot of silly stuff. More on them later, I think.
Ooh, okay. Right. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's just keep churning, BBD. Let's get through all the sports stuff. Because again, technology running a little behind. And BBD, there was, I clicked in the talking baseball shit. I was about to talk some more baseball. There was football last night, BBD. Your Browns versus your Bengals. The Cincinnati Bowl. OBJ has a big touchdown catch. Kind of good. You know, the thing on OBJ has almost moved too much. Like, he is still super talented. Hopefully the Browns can figure it out a little bit and he can just be a good receiver. Like, it kind of sucks when you see OBJ's like 1 catch for 8 yards. It's like, what? That dude's special. But that's a little bit of Cleveland Brown stuff, if we're being honest. Chubb with a big game, 124, 2 tutties. And then Joe Burrow, man. Where my Cincinnati Bengals fans at, babe? Reach out, because I know the NFL is going this way, but it's also not. Joe Burrow can't be throwing 61 times. I think I heard the stat there's 3 rookie quarterbacks to ever throw 60-plus pass attempts, and they all lose. So I don't know. I know you're trying to keep up and pass the ball around, blah, 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 but hey, I think balance is still proven to be most effective. Trent Dilfer's words, not mine. He's not a friend of the program. Browns win. Thank God for them they won. I don't know.
Yeah, good for them. I still have a soft spot in my heart for Odell.
Right.
Because he was kind of my guy. I spent a couple years defending him. And now it's nice to not have to anymore, but I still think he's good. And the only complaints about him really are just like the normal, should you be paying a receiver stuff? Because I feel like the bad games he has as far as like stat production, they're like never, it's not like on him. I don't know. I haven't watched that closely since
the second year of Mayfield didn't go as expected. And dude, I think the thing is, and this is where sports kind of sucks. I'll check this out, but Odell Beckham Jr., I think he had what you would generally consider a good year in what was considered like, oh my God, how much do Odell and the Browns suck? He last year he had 74 catches for 1,035 yards and 4 tutties. So again, it's not, Odell can do more than that, but also that's pretty good. So I don't know. Figure it out, Browns. Figure it out.
Figure it out, Browns. A lot of talent there.
A lot of talent, a lot of offensive talent. They got smashed the first week by the Ravens. Hopefully they can be, 7-9. Let's go, Cleveland.
Just compete.
Compete every day except your first game, and then you almost lost to a rookie last night. BBD, I'm just gonna mention this now. Our Islanders lost. It's a Dallas-Tampa final, so that's
devastating.
Huge. That's
early slappy sticks today.
That's huge. So that's done. I'm done talking about it. And the basketball, BBD. This was another. Could have been game of the night. Heat Celtics game 2 Eastern Conference Final. The Heat took the first one. Celtics looking to come back, and I think Kemba got going early in this one. He finishes with 23 and 7. Tatum 21 points. But the story is the third quarter. The Miami Heat just go bonkers. And it's this really cool collection of players. Bam Adebayo kind of went off in this quarter. He had a couple alley-oops, couple and-one dunks. BBD, they outscore Boston 37-17 in the third quarter, 20-point swing. And this game still came down to the stretch. But man, Miami made the shots. Dragic hit an insane 3. Jimmy Butler got mean down the stretch. And I think that's the other thing that's kind of the eye-opening moment for this team. Jimmy Butler didn't play great. He finished with 14 points, 4 of 11 shooting. But man, they had Goran Dragic finishes with 25. Adebayo, 21 and 10. Duncan Robinson with 18, 6 of 12 from 3. Like, Tyler Hero didn't play great in this game. So I don't know. I think, and there was fireworks after the game. Everyone heard, or if you followed on Twitter, Marcus Smart and apparently a bunch of teammates were screaming at each other after the game. Heat win 106-101. They're up 2-0. It's panic time for Celtics fans, and it's going to be a huge game 3. Because, again, kind of where they were in the previous series. If you lose, it's done. If you win, you're right back in it. So, BBD, what are your thoughts on the shooty hoops, brother?
Dude, Duncan Robinson is just such a under-the-radar piece for the Heat. Like people talked about him in the regular season a lot. And I don't know if this is probably his best game of the playoffs, I would assume. I haven't been stalking his stat lines, but yeah, he's just a really nice piece that we kind of don't talk about because they've had so many surprise pieces step up between Kendrick Nunn and Hero being as good as he is so quickly and everything else. I kind of just everything I said already. I think all of these games are going to be good, but Heat will ultimately win. And it's kind of
it's tough. It always gets tricky because it's going to be tough to bet against the team that's up 2-0 at this point. But Nuggets have won 2 series down 3-1. If the Celtics can win the next game, they're back in it.
Yeah. In the bubble, it matters almost less than ever because there's no crowds. Depends how much you think crowds play an effect in basketball. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, no, and it's Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, man. Those guys are ballers, and I think the joke is if they were on the Knicks or another team, those guys would stink. But that's kind of why Miami is a low-key, really well-run franchise. I don't know. Game 3 is going to be pretty must-watch. Bill Simmons was just saying it on his podcast, hey, the Celtics and Marcus Smart would never quit like the Clippers did the other night. And, well, if Game 3 starts going ugly, it might happen. So, and that was a little New York sports fan coming out. If I'm just being honest with you guys. All right, so we did the hockey. Sorry to our Isles. My lobby guy was wrong about them. Dallas, Tampa, we'll check in on that. BBD, let's do the comment of the day. Guys, we are baking the algorithm. Thank you guys for staying with us through the technical difficulties, adjusting our setup. And it's been a big week. Big on the Facebook, big on the YouTube, big on the podcast. Sounds like we're not going to be big on the Periscope. That's okay. We'll circle back
When
to
we
that
get back
a little
to the
bit.
office.
Yeah, we'll get back there. But keep baking the algorithm. Leave a comment, like, review, share with a friend. Again, the Facebook coin things. Don't get it. Oh, missed call from Robbie Ferris. Yeah, he's trying to get work done, and it's like, what's your deal, dude? We're working. The comment of the day comes from Craig Kowalik, and he said, finally figured out what the theme song reminded me of, and it's sipping on coke and rum. It's like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. But to have me some fun. I'm not a ripoff. Trying to figure out for weeks. Love me some Wake and Jake. #Baker. So, I don't know. Kind of interesting. The Wake and Jake jingle has obviously some serious vibes. I'm wondering if those are the vibes. I kind of get what they're saying, but I also can't perfectly link it together in my head.
It's a great tune.
It's a great tune. It is all time. It is all time. So, and again, your comment could be sports. It could be about the theme song. It could be
just whatever
BBD.
Whatever catches our eye. Well, your eye.
BBD,
I never look at it.
BBD looking handsome. Bake the algorithm. Every comment, every like helps. We appreciate it, and we're building something cool here in the sports community. So thank you for going on the ride with us. With that, BBD, that takes us into our Brew of the Night segment. Bro of the Night, you know, who put it out there, and, you know, normally it's a big-time performance, and it kind of is. I'm going with DJ LeMahieu, BBD. Yankee fans have probably been raving too much in your ears about DJ LeMahieu for a little while now. And it's, you know, it was kind of this thing like he's a contact hitter. Not a lot of guys are now. So he was just taking whatever pitch.
Did it happen again? Okay, so DJ LeMahieu, a lot of contact. You're back?
Hey, I think I'm back. Hey.
You're good.
I knew you had this one, BBD. Long story short, he's been killing it. He's now leading the AL in batting average this year after second last year. And that's not all. The power numbers are there. He's hitting home runs. So I think he's technically first in the AL in player WAR. I know there's F WAR, B WAR, and I'm sure those numbers change it. Either way, the Yankees signed this guy to the same contract the Mets gave Jed Lowry, and back-to-back years he's going to be an MVP finalist. So you could have given it to a lot of Yankees for this Toronto night/series. Buxton was kind of a runner-up for me for some Twins love, but DJ LeMahieu, I know, BBD, you're lucky enough to watch all of it with us.
DJ's really good, and I think part of everything, because his power numbers are now where you would expect if you had only seen him last year, but it just took a little bit for that to come in. He missed the time on the IL, so now the power numbers are there again, but there's some thought that maybe he's regressing to the mean from the power-wise. There's just no more juice balls, but no, he's just really good. MVP candidate.
Yeah.
We're good. He's good.
Really good. Who's your bro of the night, BBD?
My bro of the night, I almost went a couple ways with it. I almost went the Buxton route. I almost went with Brandon Nimmo, but then I remembered I don't like him. I'm giving it to Jose Ramirez. He goes 4 for 5 for Cleveland. They're starting to get back on track a little more. 2 homers. He's on me and Keith's fantasy team that neither of us check, so I don't think we're very good, but I take a note when he does well. And he's just really good.
Huge. Yeah, I love Jose Ramirez. I mean, little stout body. He gets hot as any player in baseball when he's hot. Yeah, man, and it's just this baseball season's nuts. I mean, a week ago, the Yankees were basically dead in the water. A week ago, we were talking about how badass Cleveland is, and like their pitching gives them performance every day. And then you lose or win for a week, and it changes the story.
Changes everything. And I forgot the other part, which Jose Abreu MVP in the chat reminded me. It was his birthday yesterday. So.
Oh, wow.
That
How
was
about
that was the other cool part. That was what put me over the edge.
Most importantly, yeah, happy birthday, Jose Ramirez. All right, BBD. I think we gotta just about call it. What are we watching tonight? Are the Lakers Nuggets game 1?
Yeah, that's the one I've got circled. Yanks are playing the Red Sox. Music.
Yeah, let's see if I can track one more score. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Thanks for dealing with us today. We should be a little tighter next week. Just trying to play it safe. Hopefully you guys play it safe too. A lot of stuff coming out on the network today. Talking Yanks. We got Talking Folk, Talking Baseball, Pinstripe Strong, Joe's McFly, my guy. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if I've got one baseball game you can check in on. Not really.
They all stink. No, just you'll find one you like.
Jeez. Twins Cubs.
Twins Cubs.
There we go.